Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. How much longer until we get to Siloam Bay? Enough talk! Let's go!
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Clear your mind. Switch it up! And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
You're all riddled with flaws. Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Wise? Your opponent is me. Strike in an instant.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Yuzuha, here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian...
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his hollow internship 3 times. Oh, right. What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired...
What? A white-haired...
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the hollow for poor Salumex. It was a ghost woman with long white...
Ow! That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling it?
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it. And not just...
What? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means...
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by some...
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll... But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take... This was part of the last batch delivered to my place.
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alfang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks!
So, are we going to ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. What? Let's go. Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right? But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
We're not actually strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog, Mystic Wares' owner. And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it...
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me. Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you? Yeah, I do. Dante, he thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable. And I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend. So Dante funny how the moment you know your That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told... Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. Now that we've got some more info... Ukinami Balrog! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't... It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, what I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefield send? Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill. I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going.
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll...
So, you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate
Taking the initiative, I see. But you're right. I came to Saloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde!
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still make... Why haven't you invited everyone? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's...
Here, take this. Use it.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the risk. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old...
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who... Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also the Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff. But that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again.
Huh.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
So, Mrs. Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
It's our turn, bro.
Got a new ghost story to share?
Dante, so this is where you went.
Nanato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato.
That's just how... Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger. I know how much Mom's been through. Missy Zolda told me that after the fall of the old... But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom...
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't realize you'd thought about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Missy Zolda, what are you doing out here?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really...
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha...
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an... I think I get why you came to Siloon Bay now. You don't need to...
Thank you for your understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh! Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still...
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing...
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde,
It might come in handy for these older folks.
Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the Hollow's changing tide, let me check today's Hollow activity report. The toy Denny has about the same
Wow. I'm not sure if I can...
it's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the...
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Siloom Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves. I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way. There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track. The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration, due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had...
What if the lab was never actually shut down?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would...
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
No time to deal with you.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here. Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals, I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals. Careful, don't get scared! Come on, let's go check out that door.
open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
Wait! Watch for attacks from your blind, clear your mind.
Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow, Mr. Kono is throwing shade at himself. Whoa, our princess is throwing shade?
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Clear your mind. Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. A flurry of threats. There might be a passage behind that miasma. Don't be mad. Warriors, adjust your breathing.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
Huh? Huh? Switch it up. Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We may not have cracked the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that? It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Are you remembering something?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently, but I just can't seem to recall anything now. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can. finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests.
A package?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, if possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look?
All right, understood. The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What? What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you? Got a new ghost story to share? Got a new ghost story to share? Wanna hear a summer story? Where are we going? There's no class today. I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea.
Hey, Wise, there you are.
What's the situation inside?
Well, Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said...
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us? So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first, I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolda. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up. I think I'm probably the one they're after. How come? Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow. Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something. Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming in.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beeline and the others. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives, so he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What were they planning to do with the explosives?
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Porcelumex. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the...
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news.
Belle always says I'm not positive enough, so this time, let's start with the good news.
All right. The good news is that we found an access card and...
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone...
We must stop them. As a member of the... What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision.
All right, let's do that. Tomorrow, Junior Belle and I will... It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow.
Wise, you go ahead and call Ishu and Shifu first. We'll take care of...
I see. In any case, Wise, you must all be extremely... Porcelumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't...
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle...
That's great. If you're with us, Shifu, we...
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Nothing.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data... But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay...
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Wise, you're done with the call already? I was just thinking of...
Have the rooms been arranged?
We're still trying to figure that out. No one's comfortable.
But I just talked it over with Miss Ukinami and...
In that case, Belle, how about you three stay in my...
Yay!
Thanks, Wise.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip? Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself. You never went on a field trip as a student? No, never. My school has a lot